When I was younger, I think realistically the only thing I was ever really interested in was sport. And I always wanted to play AFL. And from probably the time I could walk, I was kicking around a footy. And to be drafted, you want to be drafted around 18 years of age, and wasn't good enough. And following on from that, my passion was always health and fitness. So once I'd finished the course with Australian Institute of Fitness, I went and worked at a gym. And as an 18-year-old, I really didn't know what I was in store for. I knew that personal training meant that I was going to get people fitter, but I wasn't really sure what it was about. And the first couple of years was really about me kind of finding my feet. And having done it for 9 or 10 years now, the most important thing that I'd wish I'd done right back at the start was work alongside someone. I kind of went out there and got a feel for it myself, but there's a lot of really good trainers who, if I just tightened up and nestled in with them, I could have learned a lot from them. Then from there I was given a really good opportunity to go over to London and work with a guy called James Digan, who's Elle Macpherson's trainer. And again, that was probably the time when I spent 6 months with him where I really grew really quickly, because he was my first kind of mentor. So in the 6 months of information that I gathered from him, I brought it back to Australia, moved to Sydney, and then started up my own business, Ministry of Wellbeing. But one of the keys was having those opportunities in the first few years, inside a gym where I could learn and kind of keep an eye on what everyone else was doing and learn from them as well. Yeah, so in terms of growing my own business, it's really important to get testimonials. They play such a big role, and you really do need to have an online presence. Even if it's a really basic website, every time you meet a new person, they're potentially going to be, a client. And if someone can sense that passion that you've got and follow that up with checking you out at your website, quite often there's a really good correlation between that and the likelihood that they'll come on with you. If you're going to go and work with someone, you need to know what they do. And for anyone who wants to become a personal trainer, every single person they know has to know that they're a personal trainer, that they're interested in health and fitness, because that's the easiest way. With my job in that, it's I don't see it as a job. If I had to, I'd do it for free. I love training people. I love getting people fit, and you're leaving a positive impact, which realistically in today's world, there's not that many jobs you could say is leaving a seriously positive impact on the world.